Hello, world, and welcome. Today, we will be discussing popularity. What makes things popular? Why do things become popular? What is even popularity? I don't know. Whatever we want. I am Donnie. I am one of the hosts. We also have...
Grayson. I'm another host.
And Caleb. I'm kind of a host, but yeah.
You're official.
Oh, okay. I'm a host then.
And I am Delaney. I'm a guest, and I'm back voluntarily this time.
Yes, we're not forcing anyone to stand in for Omari, who decided to skip school today.
Oh, that's right. You were in another podcast.
I was in
I
Superstition.
Wait, Superstition. I wasn't in Superstition. Wait, was I in
You were in
Superstition?
Superstition.
Which episode was that?
That
6?
was 6, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, you guys are on top of your game.
Wow, you guys are so cool. So cool. Donnie definitely doesn't have that pulled up on his Chromebook
don't.
right now. Oh, you don't? You already know?
You can confirm.
Oh, he's
Oh,
not
he's
even
just
signed
logging
in.
screen.
I'm
Okay.
just charging my
Yeah.
phone.
All right.
Wow.
So what about popularity are we talking about?
Well, I think an important question to start with is what really makes things popular? Like, why do things become popular?
I would say it's probably just something that like applies to the most amount of people. So like that's why like on Instagram or whatever, if you see like funny pictures or whatever, it's always got like the white background with the text and the super laughing crying face emojis like 90 times. Those get popular because they're super inoffensive and everybody's like, "Oh, I like those." I don't know.
But some offensive things are very popular as well.
It's all about, like, relatability. Like, oh, man, that's funny. I can relate to that. So, like, that's why you have, like, the basic memes, like, the ones that aren't exactly, like,
But not everyone can relate to it, so why is it super popular?
I'd say it's, like, the majority. As of everything. Like, the majority find it funny. It's like mainstream media. Like, the majority, like, finds this, like, approved. And it's like, oh, I guess most of us agree with this, so I guess
That's
it's
very
like
democratic of you. I don't like this. Majority over minority. My personal interests are weird memes. I don't like deep frying. Like deep fried images are very popular or were very popular. This is old news.
Mm.
I don't know what's popular now. I don't keep up with memes anymore. What is a popular meme?
A popular
Base
meme?
boosting everything.
TikTok. Y'all seen those TikToks, people?
Yes.
Those are popular, right?
Yeah.
So, like, I wonder what makes TikToks as popular as they are, because they are pretty popular.
Well, I feel like a lot of like popular things are like short, like they're
true.
quick to look
Little
at.
bite-sized things
like
that you
Vines, TikToks,
Yeah.
or like short clips that are humorous that you don't really maybe have to fully relate to, but just like, oh wow, that's
that was
funny.
unexpected. Haha.
Well, I mean,
haha.
I feel like most of us can relate because none of us like TikTok memes. So like, if
I
we
like
all
TikTok memes.
if we
Y'all
all
don't like
relate-
TikTok memes?
I have stayed far away from TikTok.
Oh my!
I've seen
There's some
too
pretty
many.
fantastic ones.
there are some okay
There's-
ones. I
there's
like the
some funny
TikTok
ones I
memes
do.
where they're making fun of other people.
Well, yeah, no, those those are all right. I like the ones where like a super like bad song, not like a bad song like it's cursing or whatever, just like a really cringy song is playing, and then on the opposite side, the guy will like jump off of like his second story or something, and like take a tumble. I don't know
TikTok
why it's
trolls.
funny. It just is.
Danger.
Yeah. I mean, I
Danger.
feel like with, like, attention spans, that plays an important part because not many people are willing to watch, like, a 20-minute, like, meme. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I feel like that's why Vines are popular, too, because it's, like, 5 or 6 seconds. I don't know the exact time, but it's short. It's
Were
sweet. And
popular.
it's just,
Vine
funny.
died in 2016.
yeah, but
get a rip?
even within, like, short bite-sized clips, they're just, like, they catch the attention. And it doesn't keep it for, like, too long because it's like, ha, 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 and the next meme.
It's kind of like
Like,
reusing jokes.
That's
Like-
essentially what it is.
Yeah,
It's just,
'cause-
like, finding creative... I feel like that's all jokes in a way.
Well, no, I mean like if you're reusing jokes over a long period of time, then people are gonna stop caring. So like common stuff is, I guess that's why everything's so weird now. What's popular is weird because it's new. It's something different. It's not a knock knock joke.
It's like the art went through this a while ago, like the a stage of like ironic development where like literal toilets were being put on display as art, and people were questioning like what you could consider art. So then like the memes that we have right now are sort of like that in a way. Like we're starting to just like deconstruct everything to the point where like I've seen an image of like literally a white screen, just a white background, and everyone's like, "Oh, this is sick, whoa!" So I don't know. I don't think we're there yet on deconstructing, because like there's still some pretty like people still put a lot of effort into some of the things they make, but like people are starting to deconstruct the formats that we have.
I don't know. I feel like it's getting like more deconstructed, because like I was on Reddit. I was just scrolling through, and I see just a yellow image with a black circle filled in with pink, and I instantly recognize it as the Pikachu meme. And like it's decomposed like already. There are so many memes like you could just look at a part of it, a portion of it, and you already know what it is.
Yeah, what was it? People relate it to like hieroglyphics. Like it's an image and you know exactly what it is. You know, like it's free real estate. You know that guy. You know his face.
You can look at just his eye, and you'll know.
You can look at him, and
it's
you'll
free
know,
real estate.
and you'll know that it is indeed free real estate. I feel like that's also a part of like meme culture. Is like you look at an image or you look at a phrase and you know like you tie it to like a certain part
Like,
or a certain meme. It's kind of like
then
it's-
perish.
yeah.
Then perish. You can take as just the color,
Shut
of
that
that meme, and you know, like it's there.
Mm-hmm.
That's where my thoughts go when I see that shade of orange. What about music? What makes music popular?
also
Good
really-
beat and just the artist mainly.
But what's a good beat?
Well, I would argue that like good music is good because it makes you feel a certain way. Because like most of the popular songs they're out right now. Their lyrics are not necessarily what you're there for.
Yeah.
You're there for either the person who's making that music or for the way that that music makes you feel. And most people like to get like excited or get like hyped or whatever off the music that they listen to, which is why rap or hip hop or whatever you want to call it is like dominating the top charts these days.
I feel like there's a strong difference between popular music and like good music, because like,
That's true.
Well, you don't think there's any good popular music?
well, yeah, sure, there's good popular music. Like I can listen to Eminem's still popular, right? I've listened to his album.
He's an old man.
He's an old man,
so
but
Poor
popular.
Eminem.
I mean,
Oh.
he's still putting out like good songs that are pretty popular.
Oh, yeah.
Those are good.
he's gonna
I
put out a
enjoy them.
shot on us, guys. He's gonna hear this and he's gonna
Eminem
Diss
got his
track.
Diss track. He's already writing
I'd
it.
be honored.
Clickbait.
I would
He's
be
writing it
Clickbait
right
for
now.
honored.
Eminem. But I mean, like those songs, like you can have some artists that create popular songs and have like really good like songs and lyrics and like everything's there and that are popular, but there are also like a lot of good songs that go unrecognized that aren't as popular compared to songs from like I don't know, just that are meant to like hype you up or put you in the mood to party or whatever. Those are like I don't know, they don't provide as much of like a deeper like background to them.
See, but like I feel like to be popular, you can't really have a deeper background to your music or to your memes or something, because like what makes something popular is if it can apply to the most amount of people, right? So if it's like if it's like a deeper meaning sort of thing, that might only apply to people who can either take the time to look for that deeper meaning or who have like experienced that deeper feeling themselves, which is obviously less people, and thus like less people probably check it out. So if it's like surface level, it applies to like everyone who wants to feel that emotion, or I don't know.
Or when it's bad and it feels like they wanted it to have a deeper meaning, but it came out surface level, and then it's just bad quality.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. And even with what was it you were saying, like how there might be like some gap between popular and good music. I feel like music it in its own has like there's a wide spectrum of like whether it has like good meaning behind it, like good lyrics that actually put you in like a good or bad or sad, whatever they want you to like, whatever emotion they want you to convey, and there's beats that have like that emotional connection where they make you happy, sad, whatever. And I feel like the battle in music is to find that middle ground where the beat and the lyrics kind of are a cohesive kind of thing, where the beat and the lyrics have you feel good or bad or whatever. I feel like some songs just go for beat and then the lyrics are just surface like they're kindergartner level. And then there's some lyrics but that might not necessarily have like a good beat, therefore their overall like meaning is missed out on a lot of people. So
Well, but like, do we even need lyrics in songs? Because I mean, like, some classical music can still be pretty fantastic without, without any actual lyrics to it, or certain beats can still, bring out emotions with you without, without any lyrics on them. I don't know. But then those songs are probably not very popular. Like, classical music is not very popular.
I mean, it's good. I was talking about that in the spectrum of like what's popular, because like I should have specified. If I didn't, I don't remember if I did.
Maybe I'm probably just not paying attention. My bad. But
no,
like,
it's all good.
but like, yeah. And then in like the popular thing, I understand that, like, trying to find a balance between lyrics and the beat. Yeah, that's true.
What if like you had a song that had a sad beat but a very happy lyrical tone?
Or reverse that. I mean, there's like Pumped Up Kicks. That's kind of a bad song,
yeah.
but like the beat is pretty happy. It's
That's
a bad
kind
song
It's
though.
kind of hidden.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Like, what if it was just out there?
Like,
Well, I
it's
mean,
just-
some songs are
there's
like
a
that.
couple. I know a couple songs that I can't mention that have a really happy beat, but like they're really like sad, morbid lyrics.
Mm.
So it kind of like I think that's also like I think that adds kind of deeper meaning depending on the lyrics. Like how that happy beat correlates with like the sad meaning of it.
Mm-hmm.
It depends on the song, because I think every song is like a case by case basis in terms of like what makes it good or bad.
Handlebars.
Handlebars.
Handlebars. Very happy. I guess it's not very happy, but it's a pretty happy sounding song.
Mm-hmm.
No, like the lyrics are terrible. I mean, if you actually listen, but like the beat it's very upbeat
Yeah.
until the end.
Oh, sad day. But even then, another like aspect of music is language. Like most of us know English. I'd say like the great majority only like listen to English because it's the only thing you understand. The same token, I feel like listening to like other languages and like songs that come from other languages could either like I think it could like deepen your taste in music, but also the same token, like if you can't understand it, then why listen to it? Which is one argument. Is like, oh well, I don't understand Spanish or I don't understand French. Why should I listen to French songs? The same token, there could be like lyrics that have like deeper meanings that we're missing out on just because we don't take the time to like understand those lyrics.
Yeah, but another thing that brings us to popular fashion. Okay,
Fashion is cool.
yeah,
Fashion's
fashion.
pretty cool.
Fashion's
I like
important.
fashion.
But some people will wear clothing that has words in another language, or like some other countries will wear fashion that says random stuff in English.
Mm-hmm.
And to us or to them, the meaning isn't. There is no meaning. It's something
Yeah.
like, you know.
But like that's the point.
Yeah.
It's not necessarily to like carry extra meaning with
But
you.
why?
I
Then
mean,
what's
because
in-
it's about the
songs.
it's about the intrigue of the other language. Like I don't listen to. I mean, I've listened to some Japanese songs because I'm dumb. But like, I don't listen to that song because I know what the lyrics mean or because what's going on. I listen to it because it brings emotions out that I've had before. Departure. Yeah. But like, yeah, and it's the same thing with fashion. Like seeing somebody wearing like words with Japanese on it or words with
words with Japanese on them.
yeah. No, if you see somebody with, like with a shirt or a hoodie or something with like Japanese words on it, you think like, okay, they're kind of edgy. They're kind of like I don't know, you know what I mean? Or they could be like a hype
Weeb.
beast and they're wearing like
Or a hype beast.
yeah, or a
it's-
hype
Yeah.
beast. But like it's about the feeling that clothing gives off, not necessarily what it actually says.
Yeah,
Or it
that's
could be
true.
about what it says. I don't know. But like a lot of the things that we do wear are popular mostly because of the feeling. Because like just like a genre of clothing, I don't know, like a style, like streetwear or like skater wear. I don't even know what to call it. Like if you dress like that, you're like, okay, he's kind of like a bad boy. He's kind of cool. You know what I mean? Like that sort of feeling is given off, but it doesn't necessarily say on your clothing, I am bad boy or something. I am skater. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah.
like, yeah.
Gives
So
off the
it's-
vibe.
Exactly. And so it appeals to that group of people, and then it's popular because of that.
It's all about feeling, really. And it's
Yeah.
like, even with different images, like you were saying, oh, like, how some Americans, like some like Europeans, like have Japanese on their shirts and may not necessarily know what it means. A fun fact, you know Peppa Pig, right?
Peppa Pig Gucci shirts? If that's what we're talking about, I want a Peppa
No,
Pig
because
Gucci
Peppa
shirt
Pig
so badly.
has become a gangster figure in China.
I know, and I've seen shirts with Peppa Pig on it, and it's fantastic. It's so cool. I need to buy some.
I saw that and I was like, "You go China." It was the funniest thing because you know Peppa Pig is just. There's even people with tattoos.
Oh my. Tattoos. Okay, we're kind of getting into stereotypes, but I'm okay with that. There are some people that you can kind of detect the music they listen to by the clothes they wear.
Yeah, and it's because it's all about those feelings.
So these people are grouped into these areas because of their feelings, what they're looking for.
Ooh.
So like you could see a skater boy.
Yeah.
And they listen to like punk or something.
Yeah.
Like, that's interesting how like clothing and music and all these different things are like really intertwined. Or like if somebody's wearing like streetwear or like I don't know how you'd classify it, like hip hop wear. I don't
Yeah.
know. You know what I
It's
mean? Like
streetwear.
that you could
It gives
tell
off
they
the vibe.
probably listen to like either like hip hop or punk or yeah, I don't know. That's kind of cool how because it's all related back to the feeling it gives off.
Cowboy boots.
Like
Cowboy
like-
boots. They
Oh.
going down south. That was that was
country.
bad. The country.
country.
The country boy. I love you. Wow. No, y'all
You
know
know
that
those
one?
country
Yes.
roads
Oh my gosh.
that take me home.
No,
So-
the lady who's
Where I belong.
that girl.
Yeah.
That girl. Oh, I forgot what I was gonna say. You know, you could tell. It's back with the feelings thing. You know, you could tell a lot of like about a person, which goes like I guess the duality of it. Like you can tell a lot about a person about the music they listen to.
Mm-hmm.
Like if a person listens to like, how do I explain this? Like if someone
Screamo.
listens to pop, you know that they're generally more like I'd say energetic. Like the people I know who listen like the mainstream popular music are more like
Maybe more
more
annoying.
Oh. Okay.
all right.
I mean, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, and then again, it's a case by case basis because you know this one person might like Ariana Grande, and like, but like a certain, I feel
But-
like it's like classified on like what specifically they like, because like Ariana Grande, she's had some goods, some bads, and I feel like that what they choose can tell like a lot about their person and their preferences,
Mm-hmm.
because and then the other person could like, let's say Drake, and only like, you know, Fake Love and.
They're in
Hotline
the same
Bling.
group. Ariana Grande
Yeah.
and Drake are in the same group.
Wait,
I
but this
would
kinda-
I would group them as the same.
I feel like Ariana Grande has a lot more potential in music than Drake does.
I don't know, man.
I have a question about like what you guys listen to though. Do you have like a huge selection of songs that you listen to, or is it just like a few select songs that you like play on repeat every day and it's just like your jam? Because like for me, I don't like I see all these people with like on iTunes or whatever, and they have like these massive libraries of songs. I can't do that. Like if I find a song that I like, I jam that hard and I play it over and over. And maybe that's just bad and I'm like ruining the song, but like I don't get tired of songs
Honestly,
very
I
easily.
do that too. I just have a to me, I listen to so many different things. I try to like branch out to like different genres
Mm-hmm.
so that I don't get bored. Like recently, I've gotten to 80s Japanese like pop.
What in the world? You get bored quick. Oh my. 80s Japanese street punk rock with
No.
a dash of country on the left. Please, I'll take
No,
that.
I don't have preferences in music. Like I find everything to be enjoyable. Maybe not the entire genre, but I find like songs from each genre.
I
to
feel
be
that too, but
enjoyable.
like I find it hard to find a song that I like. But once I find a song that I
It's-
like,
Yeah,
I play it
that's-
over and over and
Oh,
over.
very
I
critical of
understand
music.
that.
Yeah.
I am highly critical of music. I don't know. It's hard for me to find a good song, but once I do, I will play it a lot.
Mhm.
See, I'm kind
Yeah.
I'm the opposite of that. I'm one of those people that adds entire albums to their
Oh
playlist.
Lord.
Oh god,
I
at a
have
time.
My,
Like-
yes,
Oh,
like
okay.
entire
Okay.
full
All
like,
right.
albums.
All
So
right.
My playlist is currently 160 songs long
Oh.
with 10 hours and 11 minutes playtime.
Heyo.
So, but
24-hour live stream podcast.
Soundtrack.
That'd be
by me.
jamming out.
Yeah.
The soundtrack.
And
You got the whole playlist ready.
I do. I just add double it.
Actually, we should have music in the background for that.
Yeah, we should.
Ooh,
Non-copyright.
yes.
But I have like a lot of different like types of music. I have a lot of like some like emo alternative punk rock. I
Mhm.
have like I don't know is Panic at the Disco kind of pop now?
Kinda,
Yeah,
yeah,
they've,
kind
they've
of
gotten
pop.
I feel
towards
like
it.
Panic at the
Still
Disco, like My Chemical Romance, like those kind of bands that are kind of I don't have no experience in those, but like those titles or those like bands are kind of mainstream in terms
I
of
wouldn't
like
say
the
MCR
genre.
is mainstream.
Yeah.
MCR
Is it?
doesn't. I'd say 21 Pilots is more mainstream than
Oh,
MCR.
yeah.
Okay,
Mhm.
I guess I just know a lot of people who listen to that.
Yeah.
So by
And then-
chance,
But then another question I have. Sorry to like bring it off topic. I was just thinking about this. Do the people or persons or the person of a band or like an artist in particular, like do they themselves influence your liking of their music? So like their persona, does that influence your taste in that music? 'Cause like I don't know, like Tekashi, I don't like his music mostly because he's like he's so gross. I don't know. He's just really gross. But like I'll listen to some Lil Uzi Vert. But like I like him as a person. Like he's got a cool persona. And so like I'll jam to his songs and I'll be like, "Oh, I'm so cool." Haha. But like I feel like the person singing has a big influence on what I like. I don't know if that's the same for you guys.
I feel like the same for me.
I don't
That's
know.
I'm
I don't like. I
against
don't
that.
think the person changes it. A person changes my perspective or what I expect from them.
Yeah.
If I'm waiting for a release, then the previous music that they've came out with or the type of person they are can sometimes hype me up for something. So like if they are doing like specific things and you see them out doing something other than music and you like recognize that, then that can maybe push me towards their future stuff. But it's not going to change my perspective. Like what they do currently isn't going to change my perspective on older music that they put out.
Or I just mean like in general, like does the person's persona come into play with you liking their music? Like at all? Like are you completely separate from the artist and their music? Or is it like you like their songs because, you know, they make good music?
I'm
You know what I
completely
mean?
separate.
I'm
Completely
pretty
separate,
detached.
really?
I'm
I don't know. I'm pretty attached if
Yeah, same.
like I don't know. I like getting into the artist like like following them and like keeping up with what they're doing and I'm like, okay, they're pretty
Exactly, I
cool. Like
feel
another
like-
example is Joji. Y'all know Joji?
Yes.
He was originally Filthy Frank and I really liked those videos back in the day just cuz they were funny. So now
Mhm.
I checked him out. I like his new persona and the stuff he's doing. So, I don't know. I think it's cool.
Mhm. I think one of the songs that I found like one of the songs I play and repeat is "Slow Dancing in the Dark."
Yes.
It's such a good
That's a great song.
It really is. I like the ballad kind of
Mhm.
style.
Yeah.
To me, that's what I personally like. And I am attached with my music because if the singer's like I don't know, not exactly a great person, doesn't mean I'm not gonna stop listening to their music. Because if they make good quality music, then I'm like, okay, I might listen to this when it comes on my playlist. However, I feel like good music is attached to the person because music should come from you, like
Well,
the person
I
who's
don't-
coming for it.
I don't think
I-
that's what he means by it. I
But,
think
like-
what he means by persona is how you judge them as a person. So say someone
Oh, yeah.
does something for charity. Will that affect?
No,
not
not
like that
Not like
either.
Not
that.
even that. I'm saying like
Yeah, but I
just
mean-
like them in general. So like like a particular SoundCloud rapper, right?
Oh.
They've got all the chains and the they're showing off. They've got this whole lifestyle like or like a punk rocker is like
I think the best
anarchy,
example
that
you came
sort
up
of
with
thing.
was Joji. Like
Yeah,
Yeah.
Joji's got that
Previously-
vibe.
previously YouTuber. So like you had preconceived like ideas about him, and then
Mhm.
does that affect your perspective on his music?
Yeah, and I think it
that's
does for
true.
me. That's like my
I
example.
mean, we could talk about what you were about to talk about with like personal attachment to music,
Yeah.
which that's different. But
That's true. I mean, it depends. Like attachment to music in general is like an interesting topic.
I don't know if that makes music better though.
It
I feel
depends.
like
Like,
it could make it cringy. They could very well sound in like very sensitive, and it comes off kind of
that's
gross.
true. I mean, it also. I mean, it kind of like goes on an individual basis. It go more on like what you'd find like preferable, kind of. I mean,
yeah, that's true. Because what we're talking about is like really subjective.
Yeah, because
I mean, it
my
all
music
depends.
taste will be different than yours.
Okay, one more. I think. Well, I've got another one. Cars. What makes cars popular?
Hmm.
Is it speed or looks?
or the feeling it gives you.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay. I
Like a sports car, you're gonna be like, whoa, he's rich, he goes fast, he's cool.
He's probably 80.
But
Yeah,
but a
that's true.
minivan, he's probably still pretty cool because he's got kids.
He's probably
Wow,
also
what a
80
family
years old.
guy.
Yeah, true.
No.
So here's the thing with popular cars. A lot of people who buy like these popular cars like Ferraris and Lamborghinis, they know absolutely nothing about them. They're buying them because they have larger numbers at the either the end of their name, or they have larger spec sheets, or they're expensive, or they look good. That's why they're buying these cars. They're not really delving into like what makes that car
Okay.
good.
But like, what I wouldn't say they're popular though. They're nice, but like a popular car would be like an Altima or something. You know what I mean? So then like, what makes those?
Or
Because I mean, like,
lower
I
end
have an
stuff.
Altima, right? And I bought it because I don't have any personality, and I chose like literally the easiest option. I'm like, give me whatever black sedan, easy looking, easy working thing you can get me. And so like, you know, a Nissan Altima, it's nice. It'll get you from school to home and back. But like, I don't know. It's like, what makes those popular?
Also, like, lower end sports cars are pretty popular.
That's true.
I'd say, Mustang, Camaro, the lower end spectrum stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Those are pretty popular. I wouldn't say that like that, but what you were saying with something generic. That's also what you see mainly on the road. That's a
Yeah.
popular car. I mean, like Buicks. Buicks are
Mhm.
very popular now. They're actually rising in sales, and you see a lot more of them on the road now than you did 5 years ago or 10 years ago. So I mean, what makes them more popular? Was it interior, exterior, monetary value? Were they cheaper? I mean,
The whole feeling.
the feeling,
The feeling.
I feel like cars
Emotions.
that have like kind of like they're well known, and like everyone knows what a Mustang is, everyone knows what a Camaro is. Like these are like well known cars that people know. They've been around since the 60s. They're iconic. Like an Altima, it's a basic car, but still you like see the Nissan logo and you're like, "Oh, 4-door sedan, it's probably an Altima."
Mm-hmm.
You see like any car that's like that, you're like, "Oh, 4-door sedan." It's a simple under the radar car that is it works well enough. It gets from point A to point B. It works. It isn't terribly like ugly or inefficient, and it provides what you need a car to do.
But what makes a car ugly?
That's another
Nissan
thing.
Juke, just look at it. It's a disgusting car.
We gotta look it
If
up.
you like the Nissan Juke, I can't talk to you.
Could
I'm
this be in the
sorry.
thumbnail? Can we put a Nissan Juke in the thumbnail, anybody?
Gabe,
Alright.
get on it. Go.
That's cool.
Nissan
just-
Jewel? Yeah, why is juuling popular, guys? We're going to talk about that one?
Because people are stupid and they
Yeah,
ingest things
nicotine
that shouldn't
addictions
be
at the age of
ingested.
16.
Wow. What a take. I
Yeah,
feel like
Nissan
that also
Juke is
goes with
ugly,
like.
Okay, heck that. The headlights
Wait,
are
yeah,
disgusting.
okay.
Ew, bro, that looks like a bug. I want to
yeah,
squash
it.
it.
Looks like it has like two
Looks like a beetle.
headlights, and then it has like lines on.
Okay,
the
okay,
front.
okay.
We're not
so
hating on people
Hold on.
who have
You
Nissan
guys,
Jukes,
you,
but like,
all
I am a
if
little
you,
bit.
If you're listening
just
right
saying
now,
you
look
have
up a
very poor
Nissan
car
Juke so we can
taste.
dissect this.
It's terrible.
What does it look like?
Wait, let me
he
see
said
this.
it looks like a van that wants to be a
A
car.
van that wants, yeah.
It's cute, but in
This
like
thing's
a sad
ugly,
way.
bro.
It's
Okay.
like a sad.
Okay,
it's
so like
just
what makes it
sad.
ugly though? Let's look.
Just, like,
What
the
makes
general-
it ugly?
Okay,
Headlights.
So the overall front end of the car is just like nasty. Like it
Okay,
has
but why is
two
it
big
so
headlights.
let's get into this. What exactly makes it nasty?
Flow. Cars have flow. Like,
They have flow.
cars that have like smooth like body lines.
Yeah.
Okay, I could
and
go with that.
But
Okay,
this
They-
isn't looking like a flow. This is looking like circle circle dot dot. Now you got a really bad car.
yeah, okay.
like a bad looking car.
Yeah. What you were saying with flow, you've got like these jagged line headlights above these
Above
round
the circles. So like
above
the
circles.
contrast
Yeah.
is really ugly.
It's really bad contrast. Yeah, exactly.
maybe
Contrast.
if like the front circles were like diamonds or like something sharp
it would match
to
the
go
sharpness
go
of-
with the
yeah.
sharpness of the super long ones on top.
See, I have two cars to like.
It's
so
still
this-
ugly though.
I don't know. I don't know what Nissan
It's still
thought
ugly.
about
What's the other
when
one?
They were designing these, but like two cars, like as a car design like aspect, Lamborghini has mastered the art of like the straight lines and like
Yeah.
boxy styles with creating like that depth. if you look at any of their cars, you can see distinct body lines that are sharp and jagged and look aggressive.
It's weird
Mhm.
because I think what is bad about this is it's round and then it's got jagged things in random spots,
Yeah.
which
Yeah.
make it bad. I would say if you're going for something round, you go for the whole car being round and having like a curves on it, and rather than having like these sharp edges that and points.
And
Ew. There's a version with like bigger wheels, and it looks like 10 times uglier.
yeah, it's a
Second gen
it's a
Nissan
sad
Juke.
car.
Ew.
It's a sad car. But then on
Grody.
the opposite end of the Lamborghini spectrum, which is like sharp lines, jagged edges,
Mhm.
there's like the Toyota Supra, which has these really smooth like curves throughout the entire car. The headlights are like these rounded ovals. Like the whole car overall is a smooth flowing car. But if you try to like combine a Supra and any Lamborghini with their sharp lines, you end up with this mix matched like looking disgrace of an
And
automobile.
yeah, and maybe we don't like it also because like we just don't know about it, or like because like not many people have it, or like because it's like not a cool car. You know what I mean? Like if the Nissan Juke was considered cool, maybe we would all like it. I don't know.
And
Or maybe it's just ugly in general.
Nissan was it's popular because it's disgusting. Yes,
Yes.
maybe Nissan was actually they tried to like make the Juke better by like adding I don't know I think they updated it and they've tried to put like a better like louder surround like system in the car to make it seem more like a millennials car. Like you're
Mm.
23, you don't have a lot of money, but you have enough money to
I see my
buy
grandma driving that car.
a Nissan Juke because they're not
Well, if you
like
pull up
too
with a
outrageously
Nissan Juke,
priced.
I'm not your friend anymore.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it's just an
Something.
odd car with really like odd design taste, and that's probably like as a car it doesn't look good. And
If I ever
the
get rich,
popularity,
I'm gonna
is
fill
not
my
there.
6-car garage with Nissan Jukes.
I
And they're
won't
all
talk
gonna
to
be,
you
like, tricked
anymore.
out with,
They're all
like-
gonna be very disgusting colors, like this like key lime green. we
Or
got
like
going on.
super bright yellow. Yellow's nice. I can get behind some yellow, but
Yeah.
like when it's too neon, no.
Yeah,
Too
and then
much.
it's like limited on what it looks good on. Like even then, it's like
Yellow is so in right now. Why is yellow popular?
Why is
Yellow
yellow-
is
I
so
I don't
in
understand
right now.
yellow is a
yellow.
happy color.
Because it's with the
It is
bees.
a
And what's up
happy
with the
color.
bees? Everybody's talking about bees.
'Cause
Yellow
they're
and
going
like
extinct or
this
something.
is the fit right now. Okay, you got a yellow sweater. You got some like black jeans. And I'm not calling anybody out with this, but I've just seen this fit, right? And then like some checkered Vans.
Oh,
But like I'm not calling anybody out. Like
Are
that's
we
just,
calling anybody out? I feel like we're calling somebody out.
I'm not calling anybody out. I am not calling anybody out. That's a fit, right? And a
I
lot
can
of
see the
no,
person
no, no,
wearing
no, no,
this,
A
though.
lot,
I
a
can-
lot of girls wear this.
I can
and
see the person
everyone,
wearing
everyone knows who I'm talking. Well, I
Everyone
could
here.
be
I mean-
talking about
Wait.
like 3 or 4 people
That's
right
true,
now
like-
because a
I
lot
can-
of
I
people
can
dress
name-
like this.
I
With
can name a
certain
couple people
article of
who
clothing,
dress
you
like
can
this.
get
Exact. I think I just described somebody's like literal exact outfit. However, I'm not saying it's a bad outfit. It looks nice. It's a good outfit, but like it's so in right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm trying to figure out what's up with the checkered Vans. I don't have anything against them. They're just
Yeah.
in. And what's up with the yellow? I don't have anything against that. It's a nice
Yeah.
color. It's just in. You know
But
what I mean?
why?
And
Yeah,
that's what I'm
that's- yeah.
wondering. Like, what is up with yellow?
I mean, it's like an aesthetically pleasing color. I
But
mean,
why?
yellow's like.
But why? But why though?
I mean, I do have.
Why is it popular?
I am
own,
not a
like,
fan
I
of
own
yellow.
A couple
You're not
yellow
a fan of
No,
yellow, like at
it's
all?
too bright for me. I can't
Not
do
at all.
yellow.
Okay, blind you?
Okay. What
Yeah.
about
I don't-
like a muted sort of yellow, like either like a
Yeah.
faded or
Like
like
a
a
daisy
kind of
yellow.
gray yellow?
Wait, gray yellow.
No,
That sounds
wait,
disgusting.
yeah, that
No,
sounds
no,
like
no,
a god
hold
awful.
on,
I
hold
could-
on,
like
hold
a-
on.
maybe
Not
like
like
a
a
dark
gray
gray.
I think
yellow.
of that
But like
the
the
colors
bright
of
yellows, like
But like an
the
orangish
ones-
yellow. Like
Yes,
kind of like a
like
closer
that.
to dark orange.
That's
kinda
what, yeah,
yellow
but like
thing.
kind of faded, kind of not
Yeah.
like,
But more yellow than
pristine,
orange. We're not
not
talking
like
goldenrod.
What
Yeah.
I know what color you're talking about. I
Yeah.
know what you're trying to get at. It's
okay.
like
It's
I
but-
feel I remember like it's
it's
like
not-
a daisy yellow.
yes.
A
Okay,
There
daisy
you go.
yellow.
That's a good
So
way to
that's not
Yeah.
an offensive yellow. Like that's a nice yellow, but
It
like
is a nice
neon
yellow.
yellow, yeah.
No.
Like clean yellow checkered Vans is a bit much. If they're like slightly dirty,
I
like
don't-
it's okay.
yeah.
Like that's a nice color, right? That's nice.
Yeah.
But like, okay.
Yeah, I like black
we've got a
checkered
few
Vans more,
colors of
even though I
yellow.
don't own
I'm
a pair. But I
thinking-
feel like I see a lot of those though.
We're
I see,
talking
like,
about
20
a checker. There's like a picture of a whole bunch of yellows and like,
Yeah.
I'd say like that. Nah.
Like-
Okay.
Wait,
Yellow's
what
kind of
yellow?
a weird color.
Okay.
I see more of the top right color a lot more.
Really?
Yeah, like that color.
I don't know. Top right. I see more of the far right.
Let me see. The
Yeah, no one can see
Yeah,
this.
well, we can't see it, but
No one can see this. But
Yeah.
okay, we're talking about like
Hold on,
banana
hold on. What's
versus
something we could
goldenrod.
say?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, no. What about
Versus just
Snapchat
yellow.
yellow? So everybody knows Snapchat yellow, right?
Yeah,
The color.
I see it
Is
on
that
my
an
phone
okay yellow,
screen.
or is that too much?
That's too
I
bright.
feel like that's
Is that too
much.
bright?
I think that's too bright.
I
for
feel
me
like-
personally.
How about slightly more muted than Snapchat yellow?
Yeah, I could see that.
So either slightly
Oh,
darker
yeah.
than that, or slightly lighter than that,
I could see
and I
that.
could get behind that.
I feel like slightly lighter,
That's a good
and
way
I'll
to
be like,
describe it.
yeah, all right, it's a cool color. I mean, I have a shirt that's in like a slightly lighter, like yellow and then white.
All
so
right. What else is popular? If we have anything else.
there's a lot of things. It depends on like what kind of like background you know. Soap. You know, soap is
Soap?
popular.
Did
Soap.
you just say soap?
Well, actually, soap can be unpopular. Like
Soap
Axe.
is very
Unpopular. See, she
no.
gagged.
Oh,
If I
here, I
if
need
I
to go get
smell
my body
a dude
spray real quick.
with
I'll be
Axe,
back.
I'm sorry, but I can't be
See,
Do
like,
not.
what makes it unpopular?
because like the smell is disgusting. Okay, here's cologne is a whole field. If I smell,
But
I
you
s-
don't
if-
appreciate
if-
a whole can of Axe body
I do
spray.
not because you know what that reminds me of middle school.
Middle school. So ages. I guess that actually makes sense too because age can be like described, can be like added to songs.
I know it's popular.
What?
Hating middle school.
Hating
God,
middle-
middle school sucked, right?
feel
mean,
like
like just in
everyone
general,
hated middle
middle
school.
school sucked.
I feel
Sixth
like
grade was cool, but
Sixth grade
after
was
that,
cool.
it was just
I-
sad.
Middle
will
school was
agree.
whack.
I
see
will
the
agree that
only
sixth grade was
person I
cool.
know in here.
The only
like,
reason
since
I
middle
kind of like
school was,
8th grade is because the
you
bus
and
was
then
fun.
you. And then Allison. I know you since 6th grade. So middle
Yeah.
school is, I say middle school is okay. I feel like the memory of me being like more cringy than I already am. Like I've evolved. I'm still like
I've
no.
evolved.
I think
That's-
we've all kind of evolved.
I think
That's
I
a
mean
great
I
way to
haven't
put
known
middle
I've known
school.
you two since like
Reminds me of the parrot.
junior sophomore-ish year. So I haven't really like seen the development of either of you. Neither have I, cause I.
Yeah,
'cause
we
we
just
didn't
stopped
talk for
talking.
3
Yeah,
years. So
but I don't know. Middle school is just like
kind of
really cringy. I
Yeah.
don't know.
even then, like high school, like as seniors, like I've seen.
Senior year has been pretty nice so far. I'm not gonna lie. Like
It's
it's stressful, but
weird.
like it's so much better than like sophomore. Sophomore year was whack. Freshman year was fun. Junior year was kind of whack until the end, and then the beginning of this year
Then it
has
was
been
more
okay.
whack.
Yeah,
I
like
feel
senior
like
year,
this
you
year's
just don't
been
have to care. You do what you want, and
Don't have to care.
yeah, if someone
Boy,
stops you,
I
then
gotta
like
go home and do homework.
I'm
Yeah.
s-
It's
I'm
whatever.
tired. I'm just constantly tired. That's
Yeah.
that's like my feeling of
just
just being a
tired.
senior.
That's another popular thing is being tired.
Is
yeah,
it
I feel
popular?
like-
I'm just
'cause that's
tired.
relatable.
I don't know, man. I lay in
It's-
bed and I'm like, can I just lay in bed for like 16 straight hours without going to sleep and then they get 12 hours of sleep?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
don't
all
know,
about
man. I'm
relatability and like
it's all about the
accessibility.
feeling.
I want music that makes me feel tired.
Makes
Is that
you
a,
feel
wait? Is that a
tired.
genre?
I
I
feel
mean,
like
like
that is,
lo-fi.
like
Little
that
making
is-
you
lo-fi.
sleepy.
Lo-fi could get you tired.
Yeah, like sleepy.
Okay.
But that's mostly because it makes you think.
So I'm like,
I guess.
So think about that.
Yeah.
yeah.
Well,
Um,
I think we're being yelled at by our
That was
audio
that was an
people.
abrupt ending.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
As you
Yeah,
hear,
alright,
as you hear Gabe's in the background.
So
yelling
what's
at
the
us.
conclusion of this entire thing? High school's weird. Life is weird.
And things are popular
Popularity.
because
For no
they make you
apparent
feel
reason.
things.
for weird reasons.
Relatability for
Emotions,
Yeah,
possibly.
I guess emotions.
Peppa
'cause
I
Pig
feel
is
like-
kind of like a gangster.
Teenagers are filled
People
with
getting
emotions.
tattoos.
Yellow is
Teenagers
a weird
determine
color.
popularity.
People
therefore,
jewel.
teenagers determine.
Therefore, go vote.
Yeah, go vote.
Go
There you
vote.
Go vote. It's after
vote
that.
or
but it's
something.
okay.
Go
Go
vote.
vote.
Go vote.
Go vote.
Go vote. Everyone.
See you
like-
later, guy.
Alright,
Wait, are
bye.
we wrapping this
Thank
up?
you for listening.
Go vote.
Go.